Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video with the Arduous Moth. Now, I know I said I wouldn't make any more videos on Tankery, but ever since I've heard of the new update, it kinda seems pointless in a way. I mean, okay. The new update is gonna have the Tiger Porsche. It is the Tiger with the shit to it. I'm sorry, but that's just fucking stupid. It is a Tiger too, with the oh flip, I'm gonna have to look it up now, aren't I? Tiger 2 with the Porsche prototype turret. So it won't have the Henshaw turret. This is the Henshaw turret. It will have. Hang on, let me just see if I can get it up. Are you able to? Wait, you seriously? Oh, alright. Specific window. No. No. Oh, fuck. There you go. Now, I can't show you it because, you know, OBS is being stupid. The Hengel turret, the front of the turret, has 185mm of armor. The Porsche turret has only 100. It has less armor on the front of the turret than the Henshaw turret, and I don't know why Greg is going to add in a Tiger 2 that's going to be absolutely diabolically shit. It's going to be so bad, it's going to be penned by everything that has over 100mm of penetration. That can pen it. That can pen it. I mean, things like that can pen it. Sorry, this is just so funny. The Panzer Force Special, that is considered the worst tier 2 medium tank in the game, will be able to pen the Tiger 2's Porsche, the Tiger 2 Porsche. That I just, unless unless he puts it down to tier 3, if it's going to be tier 4, it's going to be a shit tier 4. It's going to be bad. Unless it's going to have higher DPM than the Tiger 2H, nobody's going to get it. Nobody. No one. Not one single person will get the tank. And also, it'll have less hit points. I reckon it will have about 1500, 1400 hit points. For tier fucking 4. I'm sorry, but that's just fucking stupid. 225mm. That's 225mm of armor. That's not on the fucking turret. That's on the front here. That's this bit here. Not the turret. The turret is 185. So, unless Greg, for some bizarre reason, just says "fuck you, history. I don't give a shit about you anymore," and gives it like 240mm of front armor. That, the thing is, he says that he wants his game to be historically accurate. If he wants the Tiger Porsche to be historically accurate, he's gonna have to give it either 185 millimeters of armor, or 100 millimeters of armor at the front. Because that's just the hull is 220. The turret is 210. Why is the turret 210? The front of the turret is 180. Greg, fix that, please. If you want your game to be historically accurate, change that 210 to 185. That's why nobody can pen the fucking thing at the front, because it's so broken. The Tiger 2 Porsche is going to be basically the it's going to be like you've shaved half of the armor off the Tiger 2 Herschel. Yeah. And then we got another thing coming out called the Tiger Porsche. It's the Tiger with 200mm of frontal hull armor. Actually, it's 200. What's it like? 204, I think it is. Unless he's added in the VK45 Seal 1P, then yeah. If he adds in the VK45 Seal 1P, then that's only going to have 104mm at the front. Well, actually, he's going to have 102. If he adds in the Tiger Porsche, that's going to have 204mm at the front of the hull. And it's going to have the same turret as the Tiger 1E. But it's going to be less maneuverable. I know that for a fact. It's going to have the long 88mm. So it's going to have the same KWK L43. The gun that the Tiger 2H uses. If it doesn't get that, I'm going to be complaining to Greg. Because the Tiger 2 Porsche was made with the long 88, not the short 88. I mean, seriously. But also the Jag Tiger's coming in the game. It's going to have probably the same gun as the E100. Probably higher DPM, because it's gonna turn it like a brick. It's gonna have better armor than the E100. The E100 is just shit for armor. I honestly think the E100 should either be dropped down to tier 4, or it should have its armor buffed, because I mean, it's just. I would rather have the old E100 than the new one. Because the new one is paper. It is paper. And also the arm angling system. God, for fuck's sake, Greg, please fix it. Please fix the arm angling system. I mean, that's just. And also, I mean, with this stupid saying of historically accurate German like fucking transmission. Yes. The Panther F, the Panther F class does reverse pretty quick. The E100 in War Thunder reverses pretty fucking quick. Greg, what made you think for 1 second that you would make the E100 so bad? It is so bad. I mean, you can't angle the turret, you can't angle the hull. Yes, you have pretty bloody good DPM, but that's all, really. And also you have nice hit points. But that's all. I mean, everything goes through your hull, everything goes through your turret. Your armor doesn't matter. I mean, I honestly think if I was in charge of tankery, I would give every tank that relies on armor, I'll give them a fucking armor revamp, because this is stupid. I mean, the Leo needs a nerf, big fucking nerf. I mean, it needs a big fucking nerf right now. I mean, it is just disgusting by how overpowered the Leo is. The T62 Alpha is good where it is. The E50, the penetration is lacking. I don't know why. It's in a good place. The Indian Panther, please nerf this piece of shit. I mean, also the other thing is that you get so many YOLO bounces on this thing. I mean, in my fucking what was it? If I can find it, M48 5 pattern. There you go. Couldn't think for a second there. In my M48 5 pattern, Indian Panther is coming straight towards me at like this sort of an angle. I fire, bounce off this other plate. It's 90 fucking millimeters thick. What the fuck is wrong with this game? This game is so... It is so unpolished. I mean, the E100 can't bounce fuck all. The Indian Panther has no armor yet, it bounces everything. And you have the Leopard 1 that doesn't even need to aim for weak spots, and it just bends everything. Like, the Leopard 1 nerfed the penetration to about 250. There you go, you fixed it. Buff the E100's total armor to about 240. There you go, fixed it. Buff its reverse speed to about, I don't know, like 12 kilometers an hour. Boom, fixed. Nerf the Indian Panther. Boom, fixed. You will fix so many fucking things wrong with this game if you listen to your people. This is why people are getting upset, because you're not listening. I mean, the Conqueror, my god, it needs its work done now. The turret is weaker than a fucking tier 2. I mean, for fuck's sake. It just doesn't take the brain of Britain to realise that you got so many things wrong with your game and you're not prepared to fucking fix it. I mean, if you just fixed a couple things, just a couple things, like completely redo the Conqueror, so it had more toe armor than hull armor, so it had really, really good toe armor, and then if you fix one massive thing with the game, if you fix the angling system, the armor angling system, that will be so good, because then you will be able to angle your E100 at like that. Leopard 1 is not going to get through that. I mean, maybe the turret, but I mean, the hull is 200. The front of the turret is 220. If you just buff the front of the turret to about 240, then that would be fantastic. Of course, the side of the turrets will be about 120. The gun mantlet is 300. I mean, Leopard 1 just depends on the gun mantlet every single time. It's bizarre. I mean, Leopard 1s just go right through it. Indian Panthers go right through this huge gun mantlet that's meant to be impenetrable. But, I mean, it's just fucking retarded. It really is. I mean, there's so many things wrong with this game. And yet he's adding in more tanks. We don't need more tanks, Greg. We need you to fix the armor angling system. Fix the tanks that we already got. We don't need more tanks. Forget the Tiger 2 Porsche. Forget the Tiger Porsche. Forget all the new tanks that you're going to add in. We don't want new tanks. We want you to fix the armor angling system. Fix the armor angling system. Just nerf the Leopard 1. Nerf the Indian Panther. Boom. You got that thing out of the way. People are gonna not complain about, you know, a fucking Indian Panther YOLO penning them from the other side of the fucking map. Also, another thing. Buff the E100. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's not a fucking joke anymore. Just buff the fucking E1. It's not a joke anymore. It really is not. I mean, yes, we've all laughed for a good couple months now, but now people are starting to just wonder, what is the point? I mean, what is the point of this? This tank? You might as well just remove it. It is just... It's got horrific reverse speed. It is you know, it's not too slow. The acceleration rate is fucking awful. The armor is awful. The penetration is alright. The DPM is pretty bloody good. The health is good. You ain't gonna bounce jack shit in this tank. You will not bounce anything that has penetration higher than 200 millimeters. For some bizarre reason, for some weird reason, every time I come across a fucking Ferdinand, he pens my turret every single fucking time. Every single time he pens my turret. It is not fun anymore. And Greg, please, 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 please listen to this video. I'm begging you now. The E50M, or the E50, sorry, is good where it is. It's a good tank. This tank is bloody brilliant. It is so good. I mean, the DPM. Has it always been that high? I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna have to look at my past videos. The E50 is brilliant where it is. E100, total trash. It is total fucking trash. The Leopard 1 godlike, Indian Panzer godlike. These two tanks need to be nerfed or put as reward tanks because they are just too strong for the fucking game. They're really. I mean, Indian Panzer has the same fucking penetration as. I mean, what is wrong with that? I'll tell you what's wrong with that. This thing pens everything. Even angling your armor, it will pen. Every single fucking time. The Leopard 1 is the same problem. It's the same gun as this thing. And yeah, it gets... Give me a second. It gets 34 millimeters more penetration. And it's the same fucking gun. That's retarded. I'm sorry, but that is stupid. Same deal. It's the same gun. It is the same gun. And you guys don't go out and say it's not the same gun. Yes, it is a copy of the L7A1. It's the L7A3, obviously. It's a licensed copy, but it is practically the same fucking gun. It fires the same fucking ammo, APDS. No, of course it's named differently because it's a German gun. But it performs the fucking same. Why does it have nearly 300 millimeters of fucking penetration? That's retarded. Wait, when people get this tank, what? I can't. I seriously cannot put it into words. I'm just. When people get this tank, they don't need to aim. All they do is they look at the tank, they click their mouse, they do damage. It's as simple as that. When they use something like this, you actually have to aim at times. Because I'll tell you something. You're not getting through that. I mean, yeah, you can shoot the cupolas. Yeah. You can shoot the... You may be able to get through the turret cheeks, but that's fucking angled. Look how fucking angled that is. You're not getting through that. I mean, yeah, the turret is like 157, yeah. But the hull is 260. The hull is 260. Leopard 1 eats everything in sight. Indian Panzer eats everything in sight. This is retarded. These two tanks need to be nerfed. And all you level 1 lovers out there and Indian Panther lovers out there, I'm sorry, but you know these two games are destroying the game. Every time I'm with my friends and we see a level 1, I have a level 1. I don't use it. I don't use it because, you know, good sportsmanship. Indian Panther I may use, but I'm very picky with my targets. I'm very, very picky. I don't like to shoot at people where, you know, I have the clear advantage. But when I'm with my friends and we're in like say E100s or we're in like, you know, like T62 alphas or something, and we see a leopard 1 or 2 leopard 1s on the enemy team, we know that we've lost the game. Because these tanks are retarded. They're quick. They got very, very, very good guns. The acceleration is just off. It is so good. It really is. I mean, the armor can be extremely trolly on the level 1 as well. I mean, you could be in an E100 and fire at like the turret of the level 1 just as he's peeking over, and sometimes it will bounce off his turret for no apparent. The turret is 43mm at the front, and you know 264mm round. Oh hoo hoo! Bounces off 43mm of fucking turret armor. But then, you know, there's the 100 that can't bounce anything for the fucking life of it because, you know, this game is biased. So, yeah, new tanks. I don't think we need them. I think that they are a complete waste of time. To be honest, I think Greg is adding these 2 new tanks in just to get people off his back about this armor angling and, you know, the nerfing of the leopard 1 and the Indian. He's just trying to cheat his way out, and I know that, you know, that's gonna upset Greg and all that, but my fucking god, I mean, just seriously, you are meant to be a good developer. Act like a good developer. If you listen to your people and you listen to what they want and stop acting like a jackass and actually listen to your community, and then, you know, taking the information and then actually think, oh, hang on a minute, they want the leopard 1 and the Indian Panther to be slightly tweaked. Let me have a look to see what I can do. Not just say, oh, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Oh, let's put some more tanks in, just to, you know, just to move their minds. No, you don't fucking do that, because that's igniting the bomb to the end of your game. And as much as you don't like to hear it, that is the reality. And if you do that, then you're gonna see that your game is gonna suffer. And you really need to listen to your people. I mean, seriously, Greg, you've got such a fantastic game here that you've worked your ass off. It's a good game, and yet you're not listening to your people. And it's just so sad, it really is. It is so sad that you throw something away that you've worked your ass off. People love this game. I mean, I talk to my subscribers on Discord and on Tankery and on Roblox all the time. It's the people, the subscribers that play Roblox at Tankery, and they say that they enjoy the game, but they always say the things that frustrate me and them the fucking most is the armor angling system and fucking leopard 1 and the Indian Panthers. It is so frustrating that you can't fucking bounce a leopard 1. You sit there and you see a leopard 1 looking at you, and you just want to just curl up and cry because you know you're not gonna bounce him. It's the same with it's just so fucking retarded. It is so retarded. The turret was fucking rounded like this, so it was more effective at bouncing bloody shots, and yet you can't bounce jack shit in this turret. I think the first step you need to do right now, Greg, is to look at the arm angling system, And it doesn't matter how long it takes. Just don't carry on saying, "Oh, I'm working on it, but it's gonna take a bit of time." And then 3 years later, you say, "Oh, I'm working on it, but it's gonna take a bit of time," because that shows that you don't give a shit. I mean, people have been complaining about the armor angling system for what, like a fucking year now? It's just, we don't need new tanks. Of course, the Tiger II Porsche is gonna be shit. It's got the shit turret. I mean, yes, it's got the same fucking gun, but it's got the shit turret. It's got no armor on the fucking turret. Oh fucking god, I'm just sick of doing these mad videos. I just wish to God I can wake up one fucking morning and think and come onto this game and think to myself, oh yes, I'm going to uh you know, I'm not I'm going to play my 100 because I know I'm going to bounce level 1. And I bounced level 1 and I'm really happy that I've bounced level 1. Yes, he may pen, sometimes, sometimes, but every time I angle my turret, I expect him to bounce. And yet, nope, he goes right through my fucking turret like a hot knife through butter. And I'm sick and tired of it, I really am. When your game was first featured, there was up to, like 1,500 people every day playing your game. And now there's... Hang on, let me just clear my glasses. Now, there is... Look. 130 people playing right now. That is a huge drop within, 7 months. That is huge. And it's just because you do not listen to your community. This is the fucking reason why. And it is so sad that it's such a good game and you throw it in the trash. It's just... please, just do something. I mean, I know... I know it's just you working on the game. I know it is. And I know it must be putting a huge amount of pressure on you. But if you just do one thing right, just one thing right, one thing, that is all the people are asking for. One fucking thing. Just either fix the fucking angling system, nerf the fucking leopard one or the Indian Panther. Do something with the game. Stop adding in fucking tanks. It's not fixing the game, it's making it worse. I'm speaking out for the community. I really am. And I know that there are leopard one and Indian Panther lovers out there. I know there is. And I know there are going to be people out there saying, just deal with it. But this has come too fucking far now. It is just... this game... I know you added in the mid-tier server. That was a good idea. Kind of a bad idea at the start, because there was Tiger 2 spam all over the place. But... after a while, there's less Tiger 2 spam, and it's a really good idea. So that's one good idea you've done. One really good idea that you've done, and I applaud you for that. I really do. I mean, I take my hat off to you for actually, adding in a mid-tier server. But you've really got to take into consideration. I mean, for example, you promised that you would fucking game. The new tank that you added in, the M4A2, you promised that you would put this down to tier 2 because you said it was specifically added in for low tier. It's still tier 3! This is a clear indication you don't care. And to be honest, I've had it. I've had it. I mean, people could keep on asking me, come back to the game. Come back to the game. Don't worry, he's going to fix it. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll come back to the game. You know, I'll have a talk with him. See what he's going to do. Comes up with saying, yeah, I've added in the M4A2 and, oh, excuse me. And the Simmet Panther. The Simmet Panther is a piece of shit. It is fucking awful. It is the worst fucking thing. It has got worse reverse speed. Where is it? Where's the Panther D? It's got worse reverse speed than the Panther D. Even though it is the fucking Panther D, it's got worse reverse speed than the than the non-premium version of the Panther D. That's big. The premium version of the Panther D has worse reverse speed than the normal Panther D, and that kind of doesn't make fucking sense. Because normally, I mean, it's just. I mean, let's just have a look here. Okay, let's just have a look. Okay, it has worse acceleration rate than the fucking Panther D. Other than that, I don't see a difference, really. But I mean, it doesn't tell you all the the forward speed or the reverse speed. It doesn't say that. It just says top speed 55 kilometers an hour. But the Panther D Simmet actually takes longer to get up to 55 kilometers an hour than the Panther D. But it doesn't say that, does it? No. I mean, I'm sick of these reskins. I really fucking am. I mean the fucking what do you call it? The fucking Fury. Right, the Fury, right? Yeah. Keep an eye on it. Where's the M43 E8? Where's the EZ8? Has he actually removed the fucking EZ8? Or am I just not looking properly? I'm probably just not looking properly. But it's basically it is basically this thing, but my fucking god, it's power creep. I mean, yeah, it loses 3 mm of penetration. It is better hull armor as well, worse turret armor. It is significantly better acceleration rate, but it is slower. But you know, the Panther D and the Panther D Simmet is fucking retarded. I mean, holy shit! I didn't expect this tank to be this bad. It reverses at 2 kilometers an hour. This thing reverses at what, 3-4 kilometers an hour? I think it is. That's just pure. I mean, you would expect him to maybe, I don't know, for it to be a special tank as well. Like, holy shit! Like, maybe, I don't know, put some spaced armor on the hull, or make the DPM better, or make the penetration better, or increase the hit points. Not just make it fucking worse than the normal tech tree one. Holy shit! Like, there's so many fucking things wrong. Like, the Tiger 2 Simmet. I mean, yeah, I actually love the Tiger 2 Simmet. It's actually got a better acceleration rate than the normal Tiger 2 H. And that is actually pretty good, really. I mean, you know, 2 acceleration rate better, it doesn't seem much, but it's actually pretty good, actually. But the Panther D and the Panther D Summit, like, holy shit. Like, I mean, what the fuck? It's just... Oh, I just... Wait, let's just actually have a look at this paint. Okay, let's actually have a look. I just... I mean, yeah, the Panthers. The Panther D is, you know, it's pretty shit. But the Panther D Summit, like, oh my fucking god, he could have done so much better. He to reward people. People actually work their fucking asses for this tank, and this tank is so bad. We might as well just pay to get the Panther M10. I can't argue anymore. I'm tired of arguing. I'm tired of fighting. The Panther F is fantastic. This is by far the best Panther tank. Very good tank. The Panther D Summit is what the fuck is it? There you go. It's a disaster. It's an absolute disaster. The turret is 45mm. And that is the same armor as the normal Panther D. He could have made the Panther D Summit, you know, slightly better than the Panther D. Because, you know, people actually worked for this fucking tank. Oh yeah, there's just so many things wrong with this game. It's... I just don't see the point anymore. I mean, the Fat Max or the Parrots SFL full alpha has a 10.5cm gun. I mean, to be honest, the Ferdinand, the Yag Panther, is I don't really know really. I mean, it's got, you know, pretty good. Is it really good to hold? Because I mean, the angling system is atrocious. It is a pile of shit. I mean, the angling system is a pile of shit. The gun, 162mm with a fucking 88. Like, what the fuck? This is an 88mm gun. It's a high velocity fucking gun. It's meant to have about 200mm of fucking pen, and I don't see the point, really. I mean, there's so many things wrong with this game. I don't know. I mean, the Ferdinand has the exact same gun, and it has 200. I just. Wait, is it even the same gun? Yes, it is the same gun. Like, how? I mean, it has 200mm of frontal armor, 200mm of frontal casemate armor, tail armor, casemate armor, same fucking thing, and then 200mm of gun mantler. 200mm of gun mantler armor. That's the gun mantler. This is the turret. That's 400 fucking millimeters. Nothing's getting through that. Except the left one could get through it because the arm angling system is a piece of shit. Everything just melts through this. But where do you start, really? Where do you start to fix the game? Armor angling system. Fix it. Just fix the armor angling system. Don't just sit there and every day just type out one word. I mean, that's just pisses off your community. fix the arming angling system so that, you know, when a fucking like for example, I don't know, let's take Tiger 2H, right? When Tiger 2H angles like this, yeah, its turret is gonna be weak as fuck. Like, holy shit, the side of its turret is weak, but its hull, not so much. You know, for example, another tank, E50. If this angles, it has more of a chance of actually bouncing the shot. That's, you know, when you fix the arm angling system, then it will be able to bounce some shots. There's no point. I mean, all these tanks are glass cannons. They really are. Basically, a glass cannon just means it's a tank with no armor and a good gun. The Leopard, even though it does less damage than the Centurion 7.1 and the M48 5-pound, and they have practically the same head. Well, the Centurion 7.1 has 254. This is 280. This does less damage for more pen. I don't see how that's exactly fair, because the Indian Panther has the same penetration as Tier 6. To be honest, the Indian Panther should be at least Tier 4. I mean, seriously. I mean, its DPM is 2000 at crew level 10. I'm not sure what it is at crew level 1, I forgot. But, I mean, at least he's updated the shop, so that's a good thing. 1,000 Robux for 3,200 gold. Gold is used to buy premium vehicles and paints. I mean, he's done quite well with the premium vehicles. Like, he hasn't made them too strong. I think he realised his mistake with the M60 SS. I mean, this was a big mistake. I mean, yeah, I know he's buffed it again, but it kind of needed it, because it was so. I mean, people that bought this thing just thought to themselves, like, what was the point? Like, what was the point of getting this? And then they buffed it, and they were like, they were really happy. I mean, people were still happy with this tank. I can't even just 250. This is what 60mm anti-air gun. It probably fires an APFSDS round. 254. This has practically no drop. It's the same gun that the M60 Super Sherman gets. The M24 IMI OTO 60mm. This is a fantastic machine. I mean, it is very good. It basically has no drop whatsoever. So, I mean, the MX-5100, a lot of people were afraid that the MX-5100 was going to be premium. I mean, thank God it's not. But I mean, this thing, the engine clip is so long. I mean, it's what, like 5. It's about 5 to 8 seconds. It's around that time, so it's probably like 6 or 7 seconds or something. I'm not entirely sure, but it's very long into clip reload. I mean, the MX 1390 is what, like 2 seconds. This is, I mean, yeah, you could go around and just ruffle stomp everybody in cough, but I mean, I would say the better choice would be the AOL-44. The tank gun. It's got the MX 1375's turret on an M4A4 hull. It's got very, very good DPM. Like, holy shit, that is good DPM. It's higher than the MX 1375. I mean, seriously, this guy's just saying grind. I'm grinding E100. If you are grinding the E100, don't bother. It is just, it is so painful. If you're grinding for the leopard, then good for you, because then you don't even need to aim for weak spots. You just fire and you aim, you click, and that tank's dead. The AOL 44 is a pretty good machine. I mean, 90mm DCA 45, 240mm of penetration. The DPM's a bit low. The armor is pretty good. The whole armor is pretty good. The toe armor is a bit tragic. The gun mount armor is atrocious. But I mean, holy shit, the gun mountlet armor is 72. It's just fucking awful. The M4A1 Revolution, unfortunately, this is getting removed from the shop. If not, it's either getting removed or it's already been removed from the shop. But I mean, like, this is still a good tank. I mean, it hits like a fucking bus. It really does. I mean, it's got the same alpha damage as, you know, the M48 A5 pattern or the Centurion 71. Like, sometimes I've hit for like 500 fucking damage with this gun. This gun is devastating. And a tank I actually want to discuss, if I can find it, the Stug. The Stug, disastrous. I mean, 207. I didn't even know that. 270mm of pen. That is just, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? He's got fucking he's got leopard syndrome. So, yeah, game needs a serious revamp. It needs to be fixed. I mean, that's just all. The show velocity isn't that bad on the Stug. I mean, I don't forget about using the Stug anymore. Actually, I would say it's pretty awful shell velocity, actually. Oh, that's a Stug up there. I need to aim a little bit higher. Yeah. Yeah, for flip sake. I wish that Greg would add like a marker so you know exactly where your shell's gonna land. Just get rid of this guy, because this guy's been annoying. There you go, he's dead. 250 German damage, that's not that bad actually. Oh, don't shoot me. Oh wow. And also the gun sounds need to be changed. I honestly think the gun sounds need to be changed because it just sounds a bit too cartoonish, really. I mean, I know that sounds weird to say, but I mean, like... So basically, the first thing I think that you should fix, Greg, is the armor angling system. Fix that. That would be fantastic if you can fix that. And then nerf, like, not severely nerf, but nerf the leopard one, and probably nerf the Indian Panther, and probably pull it down a tier, because I mean, like, Jesus fucking Christ, I mean, and then probably add some tanks in. MX-30 will be a wonderful introduction to the game. The T-72, please add. I mean, please. That's basically the T-62, but it's quicker, and it's just better. So let's use a tank. I'm gonna use this. Because why not? This thing's pretty fun actually. No, I'm not sure. Can you still get up here? I'm not entirely sure. Holy shit! You can still get up here. Okay, that's my god, the shuffles using Christ. I don't know what I just said there. Don't know the universe. Whoa. Okay, they obviously know I'm here. How is the guy on top of the mountain? I don't know. He must use hex strange. He's moving fast though. Oh my god. They must think I'm fucking hacking or something. Do they honestly think I'm a chaffee? Oh god, I missed him. How the fuck did that bounce? Oh, come on. Oh, what the? What? Oh. Oh my god. How did that? What the? Oh god, oh god. Ah. Oh, you think you're gonna run away now? This is why the left needs to be nerfed. It's just, ugh. How many fucking hit points does the guy even have? Oh, leopard is dead. That's perfect. Ah, I love this tank. Do 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 do. You need to give it some lead-ons. I think that leopard rage quit. Well, psych. Oh, he's dead. That's good. That's good. Ooh, hello. Hello, Mr. D. Ooh, okay. That's a very scary T-28. He's very accurate with the shots. That is terrifying. But I mean, in all honesty, this game needs to change or it's gonna die. Because if you don't change it, then he's gonna, well. So oh, I'm just gonna feast upon this I mean, this is practically me just being a pain in the ass. I actually bounced his turret. Oh, obviously T-34 doesn't like me. No, T-34 does not like me at all. He's very angry. That's a very angry T-34. I'm just going through his turret like it's hot knife through my fucking god. I'm such a bitch. I'm such a pain in the fucking ass. Okay. I got killed by a Pants Full Special. Okay. I'll give him that. 28. I'm not gonna make it all that. I might be able to with the leopard though. Oh, we actually lost. Okay. I mean, the leopard is unfair. It really is. I mean, I have to say it is an unfair machine. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I've been waiting for a bit too long, and I'll show you a little bit of gameplay. But other than that, I hope that you subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Don't forget to check out my Patreon and my Discord. I did restart my Discord because of some personal matters, and I will not go into that. But other than that, I hope that you have a wonderful day, and yeah, bye.